So Marvel Snap's newest season pass card is Iron Patriot. This one was pretty hyped up prior to its release, and after playing it today, I do think this card still has quite a bit of potential. I had a monster run with this deck. I went 12-4. I'm seeing some good data pop up already on Untapped for this card as well. Do keep in mind, all of that is currently bolstered a little bit by bot games early in the season. You know, bot games get in the mix in the data and kind of inflate all the numbers. That said, this card does still do a lot. He's a 2/3, gives you that random 4, 5, or 6 cost card. And then if you're winning his location, after that turn, you give it -4 cost. So that's like a 2 cost 6 drop, a 1 cost 5 drop, or a 0 cost 4 drop, all of which can be big surprise factor plays because like your opponent has no idea what you got, and it can just be like big, crazy, efficient stats. And to play into that, I built a deck here that's all about winning that early tempo with a Wiccan package. This already loves to hit that kind of 1, 2, 3 curve leading into a Wiccan. Well, now that 1, 2, 3 curve also really supports Iron Patriot because, like, hey, you got a 2 power boost with Quicksilver on turn 1. That's that little edge sometimes that can make sure the Iron Patriot connects on its discount. And then, you know, you got consistent 3s or like a big 1 drop, sometimes the Hydra Bob, to splash in there to make sure you're winning that Iron Patriot while still potentially curving into Wiccan or Galacta for those big 4 cost hits. And then, you know, stuff like your Wiccan gives you that extra energy, makes it easy even to weave in that kind of 2 energy 6 drop off Iron Patriot, maybe alongside an Eliath on turn 6, which can be absolutely crazy big swings and such. I also squeezed in Rocket Raccoon and Groot in here as well, because this can be pretty cool. Like your opponent wants to play into that Iron Patriot to shut it down. Well, as long as you have priority, that Rocket Raccoon can come down first, making sure you get an extra hit on your Rocket and Groot. And yeah, like I said, this deck worked really well for me, which isn't a huge surprise because this kind of Wiccan mid-range deck has been very, very good. And I think Patriot is just the perfect fit for this deck. This used to actually run Valentina that does a similar sort of thing, but I think Iron Patriot's upside is much higher, and it's not that difficult to hit its condition in this deck either because of that really good early tempo and reliability that this deck provides. So yeah, I was beating all kinds of different decks with this one, and Iron Patriot was chipping in some meaningful power. You know, I didn't have any like crazy home runs with this. I actually played for like an extra 30-40 minutes of normal just to see if I could get a super crazy highlight with some absurd 6 drop that hits a home run. I never really got those. It was more about like consistently good 4s and 5s and stuff that were just adding in 5, 6, 7, 8 power or whatever. And that made the difference because it was just so energy efficient, not because there was like some absurd high roll possibility out of it. That said, those games will probably happen. I just didn't run into them into my first couple hours. But I think this card has potential. Tomorrow we're going to try this out with Victoria Hand in a shield deck as well. I think that's kind of its own archetype that might support Iron Patriot well. But for this one, I wanted to see how he fits into currently good decks. And I have to say, after playing it, he felt like a very good fit. Okay, yeah, Muir Island, let's get out ahead and win with Patriot, man. Eric Von Doom's got nothing on us. Patriot! Patriot from the top rope. Now the problem is we need a 3-drop though. I mean, we can play Jeff to try to win with Patriot. And Enchantress, Enchantress. it's like Enchantress sucks. Suddenly, oh, the 3-drop too, but it's we want to play Enchantress, it kills the speed. We don't have to, but Wiccan's fine. It just depends how scary this web is, right? Oh, it's pretty scary already. Is it worth locking up though and debuffing the speed? Boy, I don't think so, man. Speed loses, you know, 6 probably, but that Madam Web it's gonna give them more than 6, right? And I guess getting it down early rather than later is good for Muir Island. So yeah, this is my second Enchantress, by the way. Kind of crazy. Let's hope they put something insanely good here that I can now deny. You know, a Human Torch or something, for instance, would be great. Let's hope this feels worth it, right? Speed, I mean, okay, well, yeah, I mean, I'm really annoyed that I'm behind there now, but you know, at least the Vulture's not going elsewhere again, maybe. something positive to look forward to there. All right, can Goliath win this game somehow? That's now going to be the question, because left is pretty much cooked, more or less free for them, you know. Raven and Cloak. Oh god. Well, I mean, if they move Vulture mid, at least kind of good news. Maybe that's not so bad. Oh, I can also free up some. Oh my god, the Cloak lets me move. Oh my god. Oh, I think they just realized. I think they were just like, oh, wait a minute. Cloak gives me the freedom to move too, man. So actually what I think we would do here is play Goliath left. I think we'd move like Quicksilver mid, play Goliath left, and then just spike whatever remaining energy I had. Heyo, do we, oh bro, do we commit to Asgard or do we play it safe? No, I'm gonna play it safe. I don't know. If they are an early game deck, they could definitely beat us in Asgard. Like, Rocket's not the biggest follow-up. Quinjet's like close, man. I don't know. It's kind of wild. I mean, I'm fine with this though. Actually, Hydra Bob makes me super fine. Man, do we ever go here and commit 7 on 3? If they play like a 2-drop here, it's like maybe their own Iron Patriot. Oh, this is so good at winning it back. Oh, I don't know. I'm torn. Maybe we just play it safe here, but I'm intrigued. It's Collector. Now that's another one where it's like that gets big slowly sometimes. Scar, we don't have any way to get discounted normally, but I mean, obviously a chill little buff here. Since we're ahead so much here, I trust Rocket, I think. I guess in theory, if they played just a big 3-drop here, you know, if it has like, I don't know, 6 power or something, it would go to 9 and I would have, well, let's say it would go to 8 because of Rocket, and I'd have 4 and 7 and 2 is 9. I think that's okay because of Rocket. Do I have priority? Yes. Yeah, I think that's okay. I like the Rocket here because I can move it to Asgard and still win Asgard. I'm going to greed this a little bit, you know. I'm basically saying I think I can win both. Oh, they go for the Iron Patriot into my Patriot. I find that incredibly intriguing. Because you kind of know that somewhere I'm already committing power. Maybe they're thinking they can like double dip and win Asgard and the Patriot location. But I have this kind of spicy move now. I mean, how much is this? This is actually only 4. And 3 is 7. That's not really enough. I mean, you know, Scar 100% wins you this, so it's just a question of like, do you try to greed the Asgard as well? I will say I don't really think I need to. You know, I think we could just like play Mirage and then rely on Goliath. This is a limbo game though, so it's like I'm a little intrigued, man. Maybe it's just this too, right? Maybe it's just this. This really limits me, but I need one big card here later to win. Maybe it's this. Maybe you trust Scar here. Maybe you double dip this way. Like, they're really split. What? This isn't a bot. That's not a bot portrait. Bots wouldn't have Iron Patriot yet. I am stunned. They don't go for either. I got a Victoria hand, by the way, which is pretty cool. Oh no, the Snow Guard actually, oh, never mind. They do win Asgard. No. Oh, I'm getting boomed. Absolutely boomed. 4 points added to Collector is brutal, dude. I mean, at least we denied the Patriot discount. That's still, you know, some upside. So this buffs Scar. It's gonna buff Hawkeye cards. Does it buff itself? I don't see why not. It doesn't say your other cards, it says your cards. It should buff itself too, I think. Okay, I mean, I think Groot's still best here because that's the most open spaces, right? Victoria hand for them as well. Shang-Chi already, that's kind of brutal, but at least we know that's not a thing to worry about. And they're kind of locked left, although Collector clearly challenges that to some extent. Yeah, Victoria hand does buff herself. That's sick, dude. Bro, how is this Acid Arrow still active, by the way? What the heck? Can I still commit to winning left? How many points do we think Collector reasonably gets at this stage? Like 4? 20 points? I'm tempted, man. Because I kind of have a lot of power and nowhere to really put it, you know? Somehow Wiccan is still active, which is insane. I go Goliath into a 3-drop maybe. Goliath into Jeff. Like, this doesn't really help because their hand is buffing it, but it's just like space that's gone. You kind of want Rocket here, but I just need, I think this is where the acid are. Maybe they're unwilling to play mid though. Like, maybe I could still just do this, right? Maybe it's this. Because maybe they don't want to play here. Maybe we just win this for free. It doesn't really hurt me if it gets stuck either, which is nice. And this is better for Rocket right. Yeah, this is definitely the play. So now they're locked left and locked mid. Mid looks kind of free. Honestly, oh, bro, okay, that's intriguing. Rocket is still kind of netting the benefit here, though, ultimately. Rocket, I guess, goes left here, and then you just Goliath right, maybe? That turns off any collector upside, too, because we know we have priority, and then just speed here. Well, I guess actually you do that the other way, right? Speed here. And we actually filled our curve again. This is crazy, dude, that we filled our hand this much, man. Yeah, no, this looks pretty great, right? Like, I think this is fine. We know they can't buff collector because there's just no way to add cards with the left. We're just winning left hard, we're winning mid hard. Like, yeah, this is beautiful, honestly. This is their Iron Patriot card, by the way. The fact that it wasn't discounted probably didn't really matter to them much, but I don't know what's in hand, so I don't know. Good crazy game though, pretty cool. Oh, okay, this is good enough for me, man. Yeah. Baron Mordo. Oh, dream, dude. We got the speedsters, Quicksilver, Iron Patriot, and Speed. Let's go ahead and put this right, you know. Should be fine. I mean, theoretically, opponents are less likely to play right on average, right? So you have a more head start for Iron Patriot if you play right. As you can see here, they played left, right? So, oh, that would be very interesting. Do we trust Speed though? Oh, here's my thought, right? We have Wiccan anyway. Even if we don't get the discount on Iron Patriot here, this is still a pretty good go. Like, we just want to, you know, we have Wicked. We can still turn this card into something cool potentially. Ajax, okay, fun. Let's go. No, do we just Jeff? Oh, dilemmas. I think I like Wiccan more than a 1/7 Ajax, right? Oh my god, dude, that is so brutal, dude. Oh, that hurts. That really hurts. Oh, the pet mansion is so brutal. So see, we're only tied here, so unfortunately we weren't winning, so we don't get the discount. I think we can still do Wiccan, you know, like next turn is like Jeff and Rocket. They both move effectively in Raft, so you know we're not like overcommitted to that position. I mean, maybe it's like Ajax, Jeff. We got 7. Super scroll on Speed. Okay, that's pretty big. Yeah, that's not bad. I don't really anticipate Ajax being a super useful card. I would love to go Mirage, but I don't want to be committed here on power, you know, and I want to fill Raft. So I guess we could do this instead, maybe. It does potentially limit my power a fair bit. Maybe it's still Mordo. I mean, Jeff in theory too, but Jeff's kind of got more utility later. Maybe not though. Maybe you just like Jeff because you really do want that power flexibility. And maybe Mirage there is locking us in too much on a small card. I don't know. This is fine. She looks good. Yeah, it's fine. Solidly sized. Looks like I floated so much energy, which is funny because we're a deck that's all about not floating any energy. Apaka! I didn't even think about this! I'm a genius! I love that we stole their Raft card. That was totally my plan, guys. I'm really smart, and I knew that's exactly what I was doing the whole time. Don't worry about it, okay? So, like, surely they have 11 here. We have 10s. We're going to 20 to 11. I mean, I don't need a fully sized guy here, right? That's kind of what I'm thinking. So maybe it's something like this. Like 13 here is still a big contest. We know they have an Apocalypse. There's only 8 power, right? So let's say they like go to 12 off Super Scroll, and then 8 is 20. We go to 23. Here we add another 15 and we're ahead. Here we add another 11 and we're ahead. Like, yeah, this looks pretty good. I mean, I will say, I guess Rocket has more benefits left because there's just more space space available, right? Like, that's probably true. They're running Ronin. Let's do Baron Mordo maybe instead of Hawkeye. Doesn't seem likely, but you know, whatever, just in case, I guess. Yeah, I think this is a bit better. Rocket here has a chance to actually buff Ajax a fair bit as well. Like, this is kind of a weird little synergy we got. Yeah, 2 cards hit with Rocket. Okay, there's just no chance on earth they beat this, right? Like, just 0 chance. I have so many cards. Oh, Kitty Pride. Yeah, that's not gonna do enough. Hulk is big, but still not enough there. APOC is not enough, and they didn't even go for mid. Yeah. Okay. Crazy, dude. We actually went across the field. This was an interesting game, right? Because Iron Patriot missed his discount, right? Ped Mansion screwed us, but this deck is built in a way where, you know, Wiccan, I think, is a great natural fit for this because we still just had plenty of energy to play Ajax. Like, full cost Ajax was still really good. Like, Iron Patriot just generated me a 5/10. That, you know, we had the energy to play. So it's like this, you know, I actually literally just replaced Valentina in this deck because Iron Patriot kind of does what Valentina does, but with potentially more upside, you know. Hey, Iron Patriot, we love to see it. We'll go right, try to get out ahead of this a little bit, you know. We don't currently have the 3-drop follow-up, so might be good to get out ahead of it a little bit. Monster Island, that's no change. Mirage at least is something to do, but we definitely would love to see a rocket or a speed. Warpath, okay. I mean, potentially very high powered. 3-drop. Oh, speed is so beautiful. Yeah, no, I feel good about this now. This feels safe. Did we actually play for this Warpath, man? It's like, it makes Galacta theoretically a lot worse. Super Scroll speed, bro. That's scary. I mean, it does, to me, it doesn't feel right to play for the Warpath, right? There's just no way that makes sense. I just don't see how that makes any sense. I also will acknowledge I'm kind of running out of stuff to do in Big House a little bit. So maybe we Wiccan now. Whether or not we need the Wiccan is actually kind of debatable, just because Feast is giving us extra energy. We do have 10 energy worth of stuff in hand, and of course we're going to draw 2 more things. So, and Mirage gives, so probably do want the Wiccan, but we do lose a Galacta cycle this way, basically. But Warpath, I guess, for us is just going to be a 0/5, which it seems a little disappointing, but I guess in reality is kind of insane when you look at it. So maybe not so bad. Super Scroll, huh? Not excited about Super Scroll. Not about Zabu either. I definitely do want to like catch priority back here if I can. This floats this turn. I can play a Super Scroll to not float, but I have to lock it in because I can't play it left. I don't think I feel good about locking in here because we're already behind, and I might want to save space for Eliath if I can get priority here, which I think we have a pretty good chance of getting priority, actually. We're developing quite a bit of power. It's in some ways almost wasted power, but I think it'll be okay. Oh, Magneto locks me up right anyway. Okay, well, that I guess lets us focus a little more at least. We do also technically retain priority, which is good for an Eliath, I bet. Eliath mid, like anything big they're playing is obviously gonna go mid, so I mean, don't we feel pretty good about the 15 here? I feel like numbers here kind of matter. We're only up 1. Eliath adds, you know, makes it a 10-point lead effectively. Can't exactly deduce what their deck is though. Iron Lad, Doctor Doom, and Magneto. I don't really know what to expect. I just know that an 8-point lead here when it's hard to play to feels solid to me. They're running Super Scroll is what I can't figure that out. Their Super Scroll costs 4, so it can't go left. I mean, I think this is the right play, but it's scary, honestly. It's kind of shaky. Okay, good. That's good news, I think. I don't see us losing to 2 cards with an Eliath. Oh my god. Oh my god, the Jeff, dude. I told you. What was this supposed to be? Does it show us? It doesn't even show us. Man, that Magneto was very disruptive. but in some ways kind of solved the game state for us too. This was the difference maker though, right? The 0-8. We won by 8. This was the guy. You know, Galacta helping in too, but without that 0 cost accessing Big House, this might have been harder to win, man. I guess we would have had 10 here anyway, arguably, because copycat, but man, I'll take it. Okay, thank you, Iron Patriot. All right. Oh, Space Throne, huh? Killmonger? Yeah, that's kind of scary. I mean, we're committing to the Killmonger. Why not, right? Let's do it, man. I don't know. Maybe they'll think I'm a bot or something. The only downside here is if I don't hit a 2-drop. I need a 2-drop. 2-drop. Patriot. Nice. Okay, this is good news. Patriot right. We do know their Killmongers at the bottom of their deck, so we could maybe track how many destroy effects they have, but I don't know, man. They are gonna turn into Black Vortex here. I don't know if that's gonna hurt or help. It's like watch it be an Artem Zola or something silly. Spectrum. Okay, that's a pretty low roll for them, I'd say. So copycat here, I think, is totally fine. We do have priority, so we will be giving them the Deadpool for free, but they might be playing a destroy effect here anyway, like a Venom or something, you know, Carnage, whatever. So it probably doesn't really change anything for them, is my takeaway. This gives me a free Beta Ray Bill, which I do want to play as soon as possible, just in case we find the hammer in time. Hopefully there's no, like, you know, hopefully we turn off like a Hulk Buster. That'd be cool. Like it might hit Spectrum anyway, but oh, the Venom, nice. Okay. Yeah, the kill here didn't really change anything. Patriot goes off. We got a 0 cost Beta Ray Bill. You don't feel great about putting the bill left, do you? Because if you don't hit the hammer, boy, it's pretty tough. I don't know what else I'd put there. Maybe an Goliath to catch a null. The problem is you really want to play Wiccan this turn, probably. I mean, do you though? Do you really care that much about Wiccan right now? Like, do you actually maybe just play Galacta and say like maybe 9's enough? Yeah, maybe. It's really exposed to like null exactly, right? That's the big concern I have here is like, does null just beat you now? And if you find the hammer, I think you're good. It is beautiful, right? It's really good, but if you don't find the hammer, you might be a little cooked. Maybe this is like Mirage speed. Maybe you get like a death or something. Sadly, it kind of wastes the Galacta, but there's no other way to do it. We don't want the speed getting turned off, I don't think. I mean, you could still go Wiccan, but I don't think energy is really a check for us, right? It's going to be a power check, not an energy check. So it's weird, but I think it's right. I think you just don't care that much about the extra energy. Let's see. X23? Yeah. Okay. Spectrum? No. Dude, what are the odds we both got Spectrum, by the way? Oh, they got the null already. It's actually tied currently, though. Holy crap. Oh, this hand sucks, though. No hammer, dude. It's actually not crazy odds. We had a 1 in 5 to draw it. Well, I mean, we have to assume stuff's getting destroyed, but it's like, can they win, though? It's like we have a lot of numbers, man. Like, a lot of numbers. Can they win? I don't, you know, what's left to win with, kind of thing. It's X23 and Artem Zola. I mean, that's not gonna do it. Yeah, we're just too big. I mean, does the X23 go back? And no, it's still not enough, right? Yeah. This just wins you the null. Okay, interesting game, dude. This was a weird little one, man. Oh my god, wait, the X23 was gonna be enough because of the Nova. Holy crap! It actually was gonna be enough. It was gonna be 20 to 19. Holy moly. This was the biggest card I could put here, though, so I didn't really have a choice, right? I mean, I guess... No, this would have only been 4, right? Because they played X23 Arms. Yeah. Oh my god, that got kind of harrowing, dude. Woo! We got lucky, I guess, in the scheme of things. Show me the Patriot! We don't need Hawkeye and Mirage. So, Quinjet, definitely pointing towards some shieldy stuff. Mirage as well. Some shieldy stuff. We got the Wiccan Curve going, which looks good. Atalan is kind of garbage, but I guess we'll just dump as many cards as we can here. Yeah. Make sure we don't stuff the deck with bad things. So we're kind of locked in left a little bit, which may not be a problem, number one, because it's just like outrageously high power, but we can move Bob if we desperately need to. Opponent hits the Patriot here. Okay, I don't know if we're gonna be able to exceed that. That's pretty tough. We do hit our own Patriot though. Do we want to like pivot into our own Patriot? Oh, but he's going mid. Well, that's kind of intriguing too, isn't it? Because like they're gonna commit some stuff here. They may not want to like commit again, and I can snap Bob away to maybe win my own Patriot. I don't know. I don't think we're gonna beat theirs this turn, of course. Seems really hard. They also have Valentina, full shield greed. Vision's pretty nice, yeah. Yeah, they do win by 4 points here. Let's snap Bob away though, so now we can win our Patriot. And we can actually even just put Galacta here. Now our Bob is also gonna move, but I think that's good, honestly. I think that's good news. Do we trust Galacta to win this is the only question. I mean, it's the best play I have, because obviously I don't want to put in the Vision, because then, you know. Okay, so Bob can move, so we're definitely gonna win our Patriot. So our final turn is gonna be pretty spicy here, right? Like Vision plus something. Groot plus maybe a cheaper card, I don't know. Bobs are moving. Does their Bob go left and lock them? No, it goes right and locks them though. Well, they can snap it out again, I guess, to be fair. Super Giant, by the way. They have priority. Yeah, sadly, speed plus vision's not that great. I mean, it's better than Rocket, presumably. Only 15, man. Like, do we do this maybe? Oh no, it's more than 15 because of Galacta. I mean, they're not moving they're not moving the Bob right now. They didn't snap, so this is fixed. We think. I mean, there could always be like Blue Marvel randomly generated or something, right? We don't know. That's our Iron Patriot card, so that's kind of a fixed value. We're not really winning left ever though, right? So we should just move Jeff right. It's still just free. Yeah, I mean, I think this is the best bet. We're not that ahead mid, really, is the problem. Like mid's exposed. It's only Vision right now, which doesn't feel very big. Right? We only have a 6-point lead. Oh god, that's particularly bad. Good lord. Oh. Well, I guess we're cooked, dude. Agent really beats us here. Oh, it's 1 point? Oh my god, dude. Like, yeah, okay, we put the speed mid, but how do I know? How do I know to play around US Agent from Maria Hill? Okay, let's go in on Hala. Like, that's our deck anyway, right? Like, we're trying to win early. Oh, even better, yeah. Commit. Let's fight this out, dude. What do we have here? Collector, yeah, okay. Rocket's pretty good. Collector, probably worse. Yeah, I think we go Rocket. Hopefully they don't have a 2-drop here, but it seems unlikely. Oh, they already pivot out. They're scared. We gotta run in scared. Oh, now this is an interesting little complication, isn't it? I mean, honestly, doesn't it feel like Hawkeye Bob beats that? I think it feels that way, man. I think it feels that way. I think we try to beat it. Oh, they have something they like, though. I wonder what it is. Hey, 10's a lot. 10's a lot. Are they really gonna add more than 7 power here? There's no way. There's just no way. Hawkeye plus Hawkeye. Oh. Yeah, I see what you've done there. So the good news is if we win Baxter Building, we're also more ahead in Hala. Oh no, Bob, I forgot the snap. What order did those go in though? After next turn, after each turn. The Patriot was down first, so did I deny them the discount? I honestly have no idea how it works. I don't know. Maybe we try to flip this and win with Hala via Baxter Building, yeah? I honestly don't know how it works. I guess we may be able to tell by what they play. Oh, crap. Oh, okay, well that's actually fine. At least they made some space for my arrow. Oh, they went double arrow. That's actually pretty amusing. Okay, this is really funny. They're gonna get wiped out left now. Oh no, it's tied left. Oh, interesting. But they're totally screwed mid, right? How do you win from here is the question. Like, you don't, right? You just don't win from here. There's no way you win from here. This gets us priority. This game is so crazy. I don't know what's going on. We haven't seen their Patriot card yet, which, you know, again, I don't think it got discounted because I think play order was what changed. The, you know, Patriots play order was first. But I guess we'll see. We'll have to do some math, right? They did play 3 cards here. Let's see. Oh, they're done, dude. We will never know. Dang it. Patriot shenanigans, man. The double arrow is brutal, by the way. That is gross. Can't believe they played both there. That seems brave to me. Dude, where is Iron Patriot? I'm playing Quicksilver right in good faith for Iron Patriot's arrival. He is the herald of the Patriot. Patriot. No. I'm having an insane run with this deck. I'm actually, I just looked really insane run with this deck. It's working great. I just can't find Iron Patriot at all, man. Morbius, huh? Dracula, whoa. It's pretty hard to beat Morbius, honestly. I don't think we try. This might be a bot, by the way. They got the base portrait. That name is, doesn't really feel that bot-like, but we'll see, I guess. Helicarrier. What? Wild. Wiccan on 4. Metropolis again. Ooh, do we actually like Patriot better here, I wonder? My thought is right now, like, I don't really have a lot of ways to spend energy anyway. My hand is pretty small and low cost. So maybe we pivot into Patriot and we just Wiccan next turn. That should still give me plenty of energy to play everything. Right? And we're, oh, that's a good hit. Yeah, that's something we could almost make free anyway. Okay, that's a good Gambit result. Yeah. The speed would have been a bit pickly maybe. Yeah, sadly, these are all kind of stuck. I can maybe snap a bob right, I guess. So this is gonna go down to 2, which will make it 0. We're gonna have like 1,000,000 energy. This is a Dracula, which, I mean, maybe if we draw like an Goliath or something is decent, I guess. Modoc's gone. I still don't actually know if this is a bot or not, guys. Like, it could be, but they're playing totally fine as well. You know, it's one of those where it's like, yeah, it's maybe hard to mess this up a little bit. She-Hulk, multiple man. Those are all cards from the Helicarrier, I guess. So Sasquatch is 0. A 0/10 is certainly very good. Still don't really think we're gonna flip this mid though. Like, that seems right. Do you go Galacta here and then Sasquatch, Copycat, Acid Arrow? Like, do we trust over here a lot? Like, we have +3 from the speed. Could lose that Monster Troubles buff to like an APOC. We know there's no Dracula risk. Admittedly, this probably doesn't get much bigger. We could also snap over a Jeff. Oh, you know what though? We actually want him going left. No, hold up. This was actually right, I think. We actually want the Jeff going left. Yeah, this is right. So get really big here off Sasquatch Copycat. I mean, that's still maybe not quite technically feeling super safe, right? That still kind of feels exposed. Man, if they played a big card here, we would be a little bit cooked. I don't know. I think they feel safe in that lead though, right? Yeah, it's just APOC left. Okay, so is the Jeff gonna be the difference maker here, man? Or excuse me, the Bob? I think the Bob wins it, dude. The Bob seals it. Let's go. Yeah, again, I still don't know if this was a bot or not. I have no idea. Okay, though, we take it, man. Not bad. Sasquatch doing the work. We didn't actually end up needing the Copycat. I mean, if they just played APOC here, though, like, dude, we would have got cooked. I don't know. It's one of those where, like, how much do they trust the Morbius, right? Like, I might have, if I were them, I might have trusted the Morbius. I mean, we could definitely get to 17, so it's probably not reasonable that they could have, because I could have just like Sasquatch, like you know, Galacta here, Sasquatch here is already almost a match, and then you know whatever bonus card, Bob, Copycat, etc. So I don't know. It is all right. Quicksilver, yeah, go get him, dude. Quicksilver, Hawkeye is great. Would have preferred an Iron Patriot. Anybody? Yeah, this is fine. Quicksilver just like, you know, Quicksilver actually helps the Iron Patriot just as much as anything else, I think. Enchantress, okay, not probably the strongest 4-drop. Remember, it's gonna be a 0/4. Oh, this is a cool little this is like some cool little pageantry happening here. I guess Rocket is better here than Speed usually, not technically, but you know, should be more than enough. We're gonna have a 2-point lead, and this is a 5-point, so it's a 7-point advantage. It'd be very hard for opponent to beat a 7-point advantage. Gladiator would do it, but armor actually would ruin the Gladiator, so it'd be fine. So this should be okay. I actually love like Iron Patriot baiting people into Rocket. It's a really cool little line. Oh, opponent goes Rocket right. All right. So we can maybe just still like dump an Enchantress, right? It's just such good like tempo, right? We do have priority, so we can also move our Rocket. Do we want to give them this many points on the Rocket? Like, we could also just do a Jeff there later and like maybe do a Bob, you know, somewhere else. Like, this is a big commitment, but it's definitely a good way to win, no question. I don't see us losing when adding like 12 plus points. I mean, I guess we're kind of adding 10 and they're kind of adding 2, you know, technically, but they didn't play at all, man. My Rocket's cooked. Serious? Well, I mean, I feel really good about kill now anyway. Speed's gonna keep juicing, hopefully, although we don't actually technically have speed activation this turn. Oh, the Doombot goes there, dodging the Rocket. Like we said, we can add the Jeff later. Like, are they gonna abandon that with their Rocket, you know? Surely they do, right? I would if I were them. I would totally abandon that. I would bail, dude. Like, we're still getting... Are they really snapping this? They feel confident here? I feel like they're way behind. They're behind by 7 and 7. Only a 3-point advantage elsewhere. We have priority, so I'm not worried about Rocket this turn. I mean, I guess a Doctor Doom, if they have it, you know, is definitely large. Like, no question, that's sufficiently big. Sandman is actually pretty nasty. Okay, that's a little annoying, yeah. I haven't really seen Doom Sandman since the first day, by the way. I feel like that's the last time I saw it. So if they go Doctor Doom here, can we beat it? That really becomes the question. Oh my god, where do they play the Doom? Bro, this is maybe a 50-50 to just catch this Doom. Do we win right anyway? Like, no, because well, we don't know about Doom bots, number one, but even just a Dr. Doom bot goes, I don't know where they play the Doom, dude. It's psychological, right? Like, do they play it with the Sandman because it's like that's their 1-2 punch and they just want to follow up? I don't really think you care about the armor. Maybe you play it with the Sandman. They're all the same amount of power, so it doesn't really matter. I think they play it with the Sandman. This is just literally a 50-50 though. Like, if I get it wrong, you guys are gonna yell at me, but it's not my fault. It's just literally a 50-50, dude. I think no! Dang it, dude. It's just a straight up psychological 50-50, bro. So sad, man. Oh, if the Doombot rolled left, I think we still win. God dang it. Maybe not, actually. What are they at? They gained 4. No, they're at 17. Nah, man, it's just a little... Nah, dude, nah.